Hi everyone, K2MO here with a video on digital mode identifiers. So, why do we need digital mode identifiers? Well, with all the digital modes and submodes in use today, it's difficult to tell which is which. For example, the two modes you see here look identical. They use the same modulation and they're about the same bandwidth, but they are two different modes. With no other information to go by other than sight and sound, the operator would have to go through a long list of modes to figure out which mode is being transmitted. Here you see another example of modes that look the same. So, needless to say, your calls can go unanswered for some time until someone figures out which mode it is you're transmitting. And that's why it's important to use a mode identifier. The most common digital mode identifiers are the Reed-Solomon ID, which is a digitized signal that precedes the modem transmission. The other is a video ID, which spells out the mode in text form within the waterfall of your digital mode software. Here you can see what the video ID looks like with two different PSK modes. I have the recording on a loop so you can see the video preamble over and over again. As you can see, without the video ID, it would be difficult to tell which mode is which. Here's an example of how the Reed-Solomon identifier works. Here you can see that the tone marker is currently centered on 2500 Hertz. And the software is currently in Hellschreiber mode. I'll enable the RSID detection, and we'll simulate an incoming CQ from an operator transmitting with his mode identifier enabled. As you can see, the software detected the incoming mode identifier and then switched to the same mode and frequency. And there you see it's decoding. So let's show that automatic mode and frequency change one more time. You can also combine the RSID with video ID, which will get you noticed by others that may not have their RSID detector enabled. They could see which mode it is you're transmitting by glancing at their waterfall. Most of the digital mode programs have the RSID buttons located up front. Here you can see that Digi puts the RX and TX ID buttons in the upper right-hand corner. To send a mode identifier, you would enable the TX ID button and then go ahead and transmit. To configure the mode identifiers in Digi, you want to click Configure, IDs, and here you can see the Reed-Solomon identifier, video, and there's also a CW identifier. The Notify Only option enables a pop-up that alerts the operator of an incoming mode ID. Just be aware if you choose this option, it disables the automatic mode and passband switching. With the passband option, you can choose to search the entire passband for incoming IDs or limit that search to plus or minus 200 Hz. Most of these options are self-explanatory. There is also an option to transmit a Reed-Solomon identifier at the end of a transmission. So you want to check this box if you choose to do that. Multi-PSK has all the Mode ID and Video ID buttons located in the upper left corner. For automatic mode and bandpass switching, you need to enable the RX RSID button. The RSID button allows you to transmit mode IDs, and the Video ID button allows you to transmit video IDs. To access the ID configuration window, click Configuration, ID Management. And here you can see the settings for the video and RSIDs. The video ID has several options, but the default parameters seem to work very well. You can also include your call, QTH locator, and other information. If you choose to use auto detection, all you have to do is enable the RX RSID button. And there you see the mode switch. And there's a decode. If you disable automatic mode switching, multi-PSK will still detect incoming mode identifiers. As you can see, mode and frequency information is displayed here in this small window. If you choose to do so, you could manually switch to the mode that was detected by clicking OK. If you take a look at DM780, you'll notice that the buttons used to enable the video and Reed-Solomon identifiers are missing from the main window. To fix that, click Options, Modes and IDs. And here you can see the option to show the RSID button on the transmit toolbar. Most of the other options are self-explanatory and similar to the other programs. Click the Video tab, and here you see the option to show the Video ID button on the transmit toolbar. And here you can see that the RSID and Video ID buttons are now attached to the transmit toolbar. TM780 has several options that include hyperlinks, pop-up windows, and voice announcements. Here's a short demo of all three.
MD63 1000.
So you heard the announcement, and here's a look at the pop-up window. And here you can see the hyperlink with the mode and passband frequency. The M780 will switch to the mode and frequency when you click on the hyperlink. I hope you find the video useful, and feel free to email me if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.